Yo, YouTube, welcome channel, guys. Let's start the game again after completing the singing blade main quest. Let's start the game where we need to go and reach the Solas. And guys,
Wait,
please do subscribe to my channel, like,
Varun
and share
wasn't
my
there
videos.
before. I don't
With
think.
that, let's start the game.
Therefore, Harding must have put my pack here. It makes sense. Better place to sleep than the infirmary. Guess I can spare a few moments to unpack my things.
What? Now I need to sleep. Enemy of my enemy. Settle into room. Place Varric shaving mirror.
Varric and his life lessons. I asked him how we were supposed to stop Solus, and he gave me this. Take a long, hard look in it, kid. It'll always show the face of a hero who can get it done.
Nice story, but that's not me. Gender identity option? Fuck me. What are they doing, man? They are gonna totally corrupt everyone. This is not the way to, like. Now they are including in the game, and that game is like, this game was like in 8 year of like preparation. I am trying to live up to that. I am no good enough reflection. But that not the gender identity. Examine option related to gender identity. Choose one will conclude the conversation. Fuck off. I am trying to live up to that.
I don't know if I see a hero's face. But it's a face that's
Look at
seen
that
a lot.
smug face.
Got a few new scars. Some that show up in a mirror, some that don't. But Varric believed in me then, and he believes in me now. I can do this. Every time I look at this, I can hear that little girl thanking me for saving her village from Darkspawn. She said that since the Grey Wardens didn't have griffins anymore, I could have hers. If I hadn't been there, I'd never have met Varric. And never had to deal with the First Warden complaining I ignored orders.
It's impulsive. I made the right call. I suppose it was fair.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what the First Warden thinks. There's a little girl alive today because I attacked instead of waiting for reinforcements. A peddler gave me this after I saved his caravan from bandits. He was so impressed with the vitar that Qunari wear to protect our faces, and the fireworks he saw at the Ravani festival. Said he had no idea my people were such accomplished alchemists.
The Canary I have problems. I don't follow the con. He was trying to be nice. He loved traveling, so do I.
He had fancy silks from Orlais, statuettes from the wilds down south. I could have listened to stories all night about places he'd been. Now I'm getting to see some of those places myself.
They are like introducing everything bits. Like in the last fight, they introduced the critical attack, right? After filling up the bar of the boss. So they're introducing little by little.
On the use of blades.
Not all the information at
I've read
once.
this thing cover to cover a dozen times during weapons training. Working drills until I had the perfect strike ready to face anything. Everything came so easily back then. Right. That's better. Now, how do I connect to Solus? Just sleep or...
Yeah, I think we
relaxing?
need to sleep.
Maybe if I clear my mind.
No sleep. Meditate.
Back so soon. It must have been worse than I had thought.
Hello, Dreadwolf.
Ah, but perhaps I am mistaken. You may be here to correct me, to tell me that my concerns were unfounded. I am, after all, remembered as the god of lies, treachery, and rebellion.
Depending on the story.
And what story shall we tell now?
I need to know what the gods are planning.
You are asking for knowledge no mortal in this world is privy to. If I am to share it with you, I need to know what makes you the right person to lead the fight against Algernon and Gillenane.
Nothing, but I'm here. I'm not in charge. I punch up. Should know. I punch up. You should know. Yeah, that sounds good.
I stopped you, didn't I?
You disrupted the ritual.
Yeah, I did. Even though I'm nowhere near as powerful as you.
Your plan is to tell me how powerful you aren't?
Back in the Grey Wardens, I was with a group of recruits outside this village dealing with the Darkspawn incursion. Our orders were to wait for reinforcements, but we knew that by the time they arrived, everyone in that village would be dead.
So you led your team of recruits in anyway, collapsing the tunnel and saving the village.
How'd you know that?
You helped Varric pursue me for the better part of a year. It would have been foolish not to learn about who was hunting me.
Then you know that powerful opposition doesn't frighten me. I find a way to get the job done whatever it takes.
I suppose I was not so different when I started.
Started what?
My rebellion against the Evanurus. The Elven Gods, as you call them. They wish to reclaim their dominion over this world. To accomplish that, they will need two things. First, the Blight. What exists in this world is a bare fragment of its power. The rest is imprisoned, until they release it.
There is more.
I don't understand. Elgernon and Gillenane were elves like you, right? Why would they want to blight the world?
It is my fault. As the Dread Wolf, I was a thorn in their side. When my efforts weakened their grasp on the Elven people, they grew frustrated, then desperate.
And turned to the Blight.
Once the corruption took hold of them, they were blind to its horror. It was just another source of power for them. Now they would blight the world without hesitation, and call us backward and foolish for opposing them.
The rest of the Blight is imprisoned? There's more than what's in the world already?
Yes. Centuries ago, the Magisters of Tevinter opened my prison. A tiny fragment of the Blight escaped. That fragment grew beneath the earth, and led to the Blights that have swept across the world. However terrible the Blight is now, it is a mere fraction of what we will see if its full power is unleashed.
The Blight didn't escape with the gods?
Algernon and Gillenane escaped largely empty-handed, fortunately. Most of the Blight is still trapped in the prison I created ages ago.
So what we saw at that village, that's them not at full strength?
Correct.
But we can stop them from freeing the Blight, right?
They will need to pierce the veil to reach the Blight's prison. My Lyrium dagger is one of the few artifacts capable of doing so.
We've already recovered it from the ritual site.
Excellent. Then they will have to make their own. That will give you time.
You said the gods needed two things, and the Blight is the first. What's the second?
Followers. They have called themselves gods. And what is a god without worshippers to sing their praises?
You think they want the elves back? I don't think the elven people will bend a knee to blighted murderous monsters.
Agreed. Algernon and Gillenane care little for the elves. They will find worshippers among those hungry for power. Tyrants and bullies. The cruel and the corrupt, who fear their own vulnerability and seize any chance to feel strong. If you hunt them, they will lead you to Algernon and Gillenane.
Thank you. I'll go poke at the cruel and the corrupt, and we'll see what we find.
The Veravas, the lighthouse Soluvian, can take you anywhere, if you master its secrets. Have you done so?
Not yet, but we've got one of the Veil Jumpers working on it. She'll get it sorted, and we'll see how it goes.
Yes, I suppose we will. And when you speak with Varric, please tell him that I regret what happened.
Talk to Snoop. You need to come here. Part of you have acquired new appearance for your equipment appearance can be modified from the part of opinion. Why do I want to change back into the binary? Exit decoration mode? What? Format manual? Varric is alive.
So Solus told the truth about the gods.
You heard? It's bad, Varric. If you'd seen Demeter's crossing...
The team needs to act fast. And it can't do that with me leading from a bed. You've got to take point on this.
I didn't come in here trying to take your job, Varric.
I know you didn't. But it's what the team needs right now.
You sure? Nev got hurt because she listened to me.
Rook, when I put this team together, what did I look for? A detective to find the Dreadwolf, and a scout to get us the lay of the land. Exactly the people he'd expect me to recruit. Disciplined, predictable. And then there's you. Remember when we first met, kid? I watched you lead a few misfit recruits and push back one of the biggest darkspawn hordes I've ever seen.
Just needed to find the right strategy.
And no other warden found it. You stopped that horde. Had to drop a town hall on it, but you've got a knack, kid.
For what?
Finding a way through the wildest shit I've ever seen. With a plan that no one expects. On the best day of his life, Solus wouldn't see you coming, Rook. And don't worry. I'll still be here to talk if you need me.
There is something. Demeter's crossing was awful. While we were there, we found one survivor, the mayor.
You left him to fend for himself.
Not everyone was happy about my decision. We're just starting out and I'm already losing their trust.
The key to earning the team's trust isn't to only make decisions everyone agrees with. It's showing the team that they can tell you whatever's on their mind, even if they think you're full of crap. And know you'll listen.
Did Nev tell you about me talking to Solus in the Fade?
I had some good arguments with Chuckles back in the day. I can't imagine being stuck with him in my head. But how are you feeling about it?
It doesn't matter how I feel about it. We can't stop the gods without what he knows.
And there you go. You don't have to love him to deal with him.
He also asked me to tell you that he regrets what happened. Hurting you, I mean.
Chuckles is sentimental. He could burn the world down, and the thing that would make him cry is a single flower with blackened petals.
When I took over at the ritual site, I had to make a call on who came with me to knock over that statue. It was the first decision I made leading this team, and Nev got hurt because of it.
You made a decision with the best information you had. Sometimes you do that, and people end up hurt. Or worse.
What would you have done?
What would I have done? Probably gotten myself killed and failed to stop the ritual if you hadn't stepped in. A good leader isn't someone who never makes mistakes. It's someone who admits when they make one. That's how you earn their trust.
I'll let you get some rest.
You're gonna be fine, Rook. Hey, one last thing before you go. I've been racking my brain thinking of contacts who might help us with these gods.
You got any ideas?
Nothing. But being a leader isn't about having all the answers yourself. It's about knowing who does. Nev has connections to a whole world that Harding and I barely know. Might be worth talking to her.
Will do. Thanks, Varric.
Anytime.
Nah. This episode I think gonna be like chatting. I played a game which is like was very weird. Never wanted me to like talk, like read about the story, talk to the people. Upgrade your equipment at the caretaker's workshop will increase an item's statistics. Upgrade the caretaker's workshop. Upgrading it will increase the number of enhancements on offer and increase the power level of the all weapons you can find. Ooh, this is good. Caretaker's workshop. Nah, let's go. Everybody is at level 1. What is that outside? Can you see that? All those things.
Hey, Nev. Hi, Wisps.
Yeah, they're still here, but you're here for leads. You want allies to go after the gods? I've got places to look, if we can get anywhere but Arlathan.
Valara's working on it. What have you got?
Let's start with the angles we know. The gods are corrupt magic personified. Who do we hire to fight that? First, the Antivan Crows.
You want to fight gods with assassins?
Not just any assassin, their most feared mage killer, the Demon of Virantium.
Working with a feared mage killer doesn't bother you?
If he doesn't have a contract out on me, it's not a problem.
Well, I'm sold. Now we charm the crows.
Fingers crossed. The demon got his nickname taking out blood mages and Venatori. From everything I've learned, the reputation was earned. I never uncovered his real name, and there's been fewer stories the last few years, but the crows would know. I can set a meeting with their bosses.
This is great. Thanks, Nev.
It's what I'm here for.
You said the crows were first. What's next?
A trip home.
Back to Minrathous.
Capital city and heart of Tevinter. An empire of mages that knows a thing or two about corrupt magic.
Tevinter Authority.
Won't help and can't be trusted, which is why we talk to the Shadow Dragons. They're a resistance group that fights slavers, blood magic, and imperial corruption. They've got eyes and ears everywhere, including mine. If the gods enter the Empire, we might get something. Besides, I owe them an update.
Are they all mages?
Tevinter might prize its mages, but the Shadows accept anyone. We've all got a stake in the cause.
These people sound great. I mean, if they're anything like you.
No one's as good as they seem. But they try.
So we talk to the crows in Antiva and the shadow dragons in Minrathous.
I wouldn't mind checking in on my neighborhood either. If Balara's ready for us.
Yeah. Should check how things are going.
Let's go. The quest is just acquired. Sea of Blood quest. Smuggled our relic case. 3 quest. Okay guys, I just used I was just going through, right? And here I just used this one, the Veil, which has like 15 defense and 10% ability damage. After some, I think, upgrade or something, I would have 15% weak point damage and 25% damage versus barrier. So I don't know guys, this is like a rings type. In a shows game you wear a ring. I think that is that thing. And I got like 3 quests, so we are following now into the Crossroads. Let's do this one.
Almost. just have to... Shit! Sorry.
Can I help?
No, I got it. Mostly. Mirrors are funny things, aren't they? Reflections. They distort reality, no matter what you try. And there's the trick. Control that distortion. There you have it.
What is that place?
If I had to guess, it's the Fade. Another part of it, I mean.
Didn't Morrigan say this Illuvian could go anywhere? Didn't think that meant elsewhere in the Fade.
She called it the Vir of Us. Freedom of ways. I wonder...
If that is the Fade on the other side, won't it be dangerous? As the Fade often is?
More dangerous than elven gods who wield the Blight as a weapon?
Point taken.
Some of the older texts talk about a place in the Fade where all the Illuvians meet. A crossroads where you could travel across all of Thedas in just minutes.
Right. We saw something similar when we were chasing Solus. I wonder if it's the same.
It is alike, and it is not.
Who are you? And how did you get here?
The Wolf's Fang. You carry it now. Old paths. A new journey. Through there. I will wait.
Well, can't tell if that's a trap or not. But we're short on options. One way to find out.
And it didn't feel dangerous, you know? Almost more... sad.
We have no idea what or who they are, so let's be careful. We need to be ready for anything.
And we still don't know what this Illuvian's gonna do. One of us should probably stay behind in case it closes.
Good point.
Just tell us when you're ready to go, Rook, and then we can figure out what's going on.
Okay guys, let's start the mission. Change party. Do I have the option to change party? Start the quest. I have heard that people are saying that the game's combat changes, like comes to
Hello again.
flotation
Who are
after level 20.
A caretaker. I go where I am needed, Dweller. Now, I am here.
And where is here?
The Crossroads.
That's one freaking huge area. I don't think I would be able to complete this in like half an hour. I could use a guide.
Can you help us? I get the feeling this is no place to get lost.
The Evanurus hunger for the Crossroads. Their influence is spreading. Blight, death, madness. They send their minions to claim this place. The Crossroads is in a time of need, Dweller. I cannot protect you.
You don't have to. If you're standing against the gods, then consider us reinforcements.
Okay, party, let's go.
Light, roots, and magical seals? What's through there?
What is this in the middle of this?
can't travel this way.
The gods want to cut us off from the Crossroads.
Okay, then I'm gonna follow the main mission then.
Yeah, this dock seems sturdy.
Oh,
So
This completely.
you can ferry us to the other islands.
why they are not?
Wait, dweller.
I'll take that as a yes.
Why they are not hopping on? Okay, I need to talk to him.
To other shores. The spirits here were driven out, refugees now from the gods' minions. I have summoned the guardians of the Crossroads to protect them. Beware. The guardians repel all interlopers.
So we're interlopers too?
Yep, we are. They are not gonna recognize us as the friendly.
Their death is inevitable. Continue the assault.
The Fater. That's where they're breaking through.
The gods are breaching the fate itself, just for us. We're not alone.
Give power. I am blessed.
Lucky shot.
Vulnerable to lightning. I think she's doing it.
Whatever you say.
They are doing not at all damages. Who's doing it? How about that kick?
You fools.
This is not any damaging anything.
Good to go.
Oh, Vanish City. I am dreaming, but this time I know I am even. If I didn't, this place would tell me I would never dream of a place like this. Cities are full of people, and empty city is the bones of a good meal. A reminder that makes a hungry woman sad. What?
That the last of them?
How do I get that one?
The gods' blight and blood magic has sealed the way. Only their champion may open it.
A champion?
It dwells on this island. Challenge the champion and claim its essence. This path will open to you.
The boss of the area. In second game when I when I played, there was dragon in very real, like very early in the game, and there were like a lot of dragons in the game. Hidden bosses, I think.
Is there something inside it? That's the champion we're looking for.
Oof.
Watch yourselves.
Right on him. Get out of there.
No, wasted so much. Cannot take damage, man.
Let's do this again. Let's end it.
Ready to go.
Whatever that secret might be for us.
Still alive? Still alive.
That's the essence we need. It's cold. Oh, hope I don't have to carry it for too long.
What is that? Fan Hans? What was that? Ah, I cannot see now. There are enemies fighting among themselves down there. There's health there. But I'm going up. Okay, using company's ability with the lyrium dagger. Where is that? No, man. I think I need to put this new thing there. No? Return to the blighted dude. But didn't I needed to do something here? I don't know.
As the gods' champion passed freely, so will you.
That's a lot of Illuvians. And they're all
Quest
intact.
complete.
I wonder where they lead.
Time to find out.
Open the journal to contact the shadow dragons or recruit an assassin. In the map. Now the quests are factions and regions, the heart of the corruption. Sea of blood, the smuggled relic. Should I do this? So guys, I think I'm gonna do the smuggled relic case in the next episode. I hope you have liked it. If you have, please do subscribe to my channel, like and share my videos, and please do hit the bell icon so that I know this episode was like a lot of talk heavy, but I cannot help it. So I am trying to keep the videos short. Please hit the notification bell so that you're gonna get all the videos in your what do you call in your mails about the notification. The videos are going up on the channel, so you are not gonna miss it. Till then guys, bye.